Good morning, mathematicians. Happy Tuesday. In this video, we're going to be discussing how to log into the Big Ideas website in order to access homework assignments, tests, and other helpful resources. Let's get started. Go ahead and open your internet browser. And you can either type immediately in your search bar Clever login, and then hit enter, or you can go up to your address bar and type in our homepage, mdhs.org. This is the way that I taught students how to log in my classroom, so I'm going to be consistent and stick with this path. So let's navigate to mdhs.org. This is our home page. Please be sure that you are checking it at least once every day because it does have important updates. So for Clever, we can go to Parents and Community. Do not click, just hover, and then scroll down to Student Portal and click. Notice up here in the address bar you have your direct link. So if you type this into your address bar right away, it will be there. And I actually recommend bookmarking it. Right here in Google Chrome, this is the option to bookmark. It may look a bit different on your phone or other internet browser. But down here in Quick Links, now they have updated with helpful resources for elementary school and middle school and high school, also known as secondary school. So please check out those resources if you are interested. But this window with 5 links is what we're interested in. For this video, we're focusing on Clever. So please click Clever. And this screen will come up. It should say Mount Diablo Unified School District, so double check that. Scroll down and click on Student Teacher Login. This window will prompt you to enter your credentials. Be sure that you are using your mdusd.net school account. It will not work otherwise. And in the video that I posted about logging into Homelink or Aries, I posted information about how to know what your email address is. For teachers, it's a little bit different, our format, but for students, it will be the same format. So please check that out if you need more information. And then sign in. Okay, so somewhere on your screen here, there should be Big Ideas Math. I added it to my favorites because I use it all the time. So go ahead and click that. My screen may look a little bit different than yours because I'm in teacher mode and yours will be in student mode, but it will be similar. So you are going to want, let me go to period 2 for example. You're going to want to go to assignments. And I have posted an assignment for this whole week. It's going to open today at 12:30 p.m. It will be available. You can probably see it right now, but you won't be able to access it until 12:30 p.m. today. It will be due next Monday, March 30th at site time for us, 3:14. And over here, there should be a pencil that says Enter underneath it, and you should be able to click that. So I'm going to do it a little bit of a different way because I'm in teacher mode. But once you click on your assignment, it should take you right to the exercises. It will tell you what the subject is, solving systems of linear equations by substitution. That was the last thing that we studied in class together before the school closures. So then you'll have your exercises. It tells you the number. We're starting with exercise 9, and we're going all the way through 16. So here are your exercises, and you will be able to get help if you need help for questions. Because I'm in teacher mode and I am just previewing the assignment, I don't have any of those tools. But you can type in your answers here. You've got all these different formats. I know we used this for our tests recently, but just in case we need a reminder, you've got your fractions, you've got numbers, you've got your operations, absolute value, you've got pi, anything that you might need here, or of course you can just click or type on your keyboard numbers that you might want to use. And also up here you can change from basic to keyboard if you want that instead, so then you can still type your numbers or you can just click the keyboard. So that is completely up to you. Okay, let me go back and close this. So that's how you access the assignment. If you're interested in maybe finishing a test that you still need to finish, there is this tab that says overdue. So if you click that, it'll tell you all of the tests. The Chapter 4 test, for example, that was the original one, so if you still need to finish that, finish that. If you want to take it again, you'll do the retake. If you want to take it again, you'll do the retake number 2, and so on and so forth until you're happy with your grade. Now for your homework assignments, I have made it so that you can get help as many times as you need before you submit your answer. So I really want to be seeing 100% over here, at least 95, hoping for 100% right here. For you, you can also click on resources. These are like tools. And this student dynamic ebook is fantastic. If you don't have the textbook at home, or it's just not convenient to get for whatever reason, then you can open up this app. Let's click on this. So over here it will say library. Again, because I'm in teacher mode, I have all the different possibilities for books for my classes. But for period 2, for example, we are Algebra 1. Period 5, you are also Algebra 1. Period 4, you would also be using the Algebra 1 textbook, even though we're Algebra 1B. Period 6, you'll be using geometry. So if you're watching this video, just be sure that you're clicking on the appropriate book. Okay, so Algebra 1. Okay. So before filming this video, I opened to page to chapter 5.2 automatically, but let me show you how to get there. So over here in this menu, there are several options. Bookmarks, you see on this page, there's the bookmark, so it knew to open to this. But if you click Contents, then you'll see that it has every possible page in the textbook listed here. So right now we're in Chapter 5, Solving Systems of Linear Equations. So you can click on that plus sign. And you can read the standards and the practices if you want to. But over here it gives you the chapter that we're studying. So right now we're in 5.2, so I would click that. And this over here on the right is the first page of chapter 5.2. On the left, this is 5.1, the last few exercises from that page. So they're doing 2 pages on one document. And of course you can zoom in or out to make the text bigger, if that helps. And use these arrows to go to the next page and to the previous page. So you can read 5.2 if you need a little bit of a refresher. If you kept your notes, bonus points for you, you can look at those too. But they have examples, they have worked out solutions, they have the check, which is extremely important. And if you keep going, eventually you will end up at the 5.2 or the chapter exercises. So this is where we get our homework assignments from. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here, and right down here, our assignment for 5.2 is to do exercises 9 through 16. So all of these right here. Let me zoom out just a bit more. Up here, there is this pencil with a plus sign that says Add Note. I highly recommend putting a note next to the problems that you have to do. So let's click that. Technically. So I zoomed out all the way. I think that was the issue there, but see, we're getting through it together. So I just clicked somewhere close to number 9 and it says Add Note. So I would add a note to myself that says something like do number 9 through 16 all. That means every problem. And then in all capitals I would write due Monday 3:30, just so that I remind myself. And then click save. And then the note will appear right here. You can click and drag the note if you want to, or you can just click on it and it will come up with everything that you just said to yourself. If you want to just close this page, click cancel. Alright, so that is how you at least access the textbook online, and that's how you access the problems online. This should be opening in another tab, but if it doesn't, you can say back to library, and that will give you all the options. You've also got a menu over here that you can use to hide this ribbon if you want this page to be a little bit bigger. So yeah, just mess around with all these different tools and settings. But over here in the main tab under resources again, there are other resources or tools that you can be using. Apps is a good feature. The dynamic ebook is what we were just looking at, and it gives you all these different options. I'm on a PC, so all these videos are being filmed on Windows, but if you have a Mac, then you'll be using Mac. If you have an Apple or Android, you'll be using these, Google Chrome, etc. There are also math videos that you can watch. Again, choose either your phone or the web. And then there are solutions. I believe only to odd problems, but again, if you're working in an assignment and you need help, you can always click Need Help and it will help you. Other resources here. Math Tool Paper I think is a great one as well. You can do middle school or high school. Honestly, they're all extremely helpful, but they have things like coordinate graphs. So if you need to print that or screenshot it, you can use that. Input-output tables, X and Y, domain range. All of that is here. Coordinate grids, all of that. You also have number lines, which I think are super helpful. Some of them have labels and some of them do not. So you create your own labels. And then last one that I'm going to plug here, manipulatives. These are things like algebra tiles. I also brought my document camera home from school, so I will be helping students with videos using the real algebra tiles that we used in class. But you can also print these out, and you can even Google algebra tiles for free, and you can find websites that allow you to sort of click and drag algebra tiles to make polynomials. We'll get into factoring soon. This tile mat we'll see when we multiply binomials and trinomials. We'll see how to use that. But I am a huge fan of these resources. So be sure that you're checking out all of these different tools for yourself. Play around with them, experiment. As always, if you have any questions, please be sure that you're emailing me or getting in touch with me via Zoom or posting comments on Google Classroom. Anything that you need, I am happy to help you with. I hope you have a great day. Take care, mathematician. Bye.